as the 7-to-1 favourite, and then on 8-to-1 Miss Orchestra, Bobbyjo, Druids Brook and Eton Gale. Tell the Nipper at 9-to-1. On 12s, Call It a Day for David Nicholson, and 12-to-1 On the Road again. At 16s, Wild Hyde, Heist and Una's Choice. 20s, Triferian, Go Go Galant, Papillon for Ted Walsh. 20s, Dune Bell, and 20s, the British trained Hermes Harvest. At 20s, also Roundwood. 33s, Nelson's Tipple, Paddish Pan and Hastings, and 50-to-1 Full of Oats for Henrietta Knight. And 66-to-1 the outsider is the grey Son of War.
A 9-to-1 bar, 9-to-1 Druids Brook.
On the way towards the first of the 23 fences in the Jameson Irish National, and Bobbyjo up there making it, with also prominent on the outside is Heist. Wild Hyde is up there too, and also Una's Choice, and Druids Brook on the firing line. And we've lost a few at the first. Nelson's Tipple is one on the floor. Also on the floor is Triferian, and the first of the fallers to go was Hastings. They're over the second fence now, and Druids Brook leads Papillon up there in second. Wild Hyde is third. They're followed by Una's Choice, and then towards the outside Miss Orchestra, as they continue up towards the top of the course, going towards fence number 3. And Druids Brook with the broad sheepskin noseband, the leader. Son of War, the 1994 winner, the grey, is on the outside of Heist. Papillon on the inside. They're followed by Una's Choice, and Miss Orchestra not far behind the leaders with Wild Hyde as they reach the top of the course and head towards the fourth fence. Druids Brook and Andrew Thornton in the lead. Heist is second. They're followed in third place on the outside by Son of War, and behind Son of War in fourth place is Papillon, and Druids Brook is faller. Druids Brook, the leader, has come down at that fence, and now Heist is left in front from Son of War. They're followed in third place on the inside by Una's Choice. Paddish Pan is there too with Miss Orchestra. Wild Hyde is next, and behind Wild Hyde comes Bobbyjo and then Go Go Gallant, and they're followed by Papillon, and a mistake there by Paddish Pan as they race on now towards the ditch at Ballyhack, and the leader is Heist, followed in second by Una's Choice. They're followed by Son of War. Wild Hyde is next. Miss Orchestra is in the leading group too, as they swing away now, having jumped 6 fences, and head towards number 7. It's Heist, Son of War, the grey, on the outside. Then Bob Tracy, who's moved up, the favourite, on the outside, Miss Orchestra. Then comes Go Go Gallant. Una's Choice is on the inside as they come down now towards fence number 7. And Heist, the leader, from the grey, Son of War. Bob Tracy, the red, white spots, white and black cap. Then Una's Choice on the inside. Miss Orchestra not far behind him at Go Go Gallant, and then Paddish Pan. Bobbyjo and Eton Gale are next as they come down now towards the next fence, and it's Heist, the leader. Heist with a riderless horse immediately ahead of him, another one alongside them. 2 of them is inside, in fact. Bob Tracy is next, and the leader Heist as they come towards this plain fence. In the lead from Bob Tracy in second, Son of War in third, then Una's Choice and Go Go Gallant, and they're being followed by Papillon on the inside of Miss Orchestra, then Paddish Pan and Bobbyjo and Eton Gale. On the Road again is next as they come down towards fence number 9. Heist and Kieran Gall in the lead, 4 to 5 lengths clear of Bob Tracy. Son of War is third, and then Una's Choice and Go Go Gallant, and they're followed on the outside by Paddish Pan, and then Miss Orchestra, Papillon, Eton Gale and Full of Oats, and on the road again and Bobbyjo and Wild Hyde. Behind these is Hermes Harvest, and then Call It a Day, Dune Bell, and bringing up the rear is Tell the Nipper as they swing into the straight for the first time and head towards fence number 10. And that's Heist, the leader, from Bob Tracy in second. They're followed by the top weight Papillon, the green colours. The grey is Son of War. Between horses is Una's Choice, and then Wild Hyde and Bobbyjo. Miss Orchestra is next as they come towards the fence before the stands. They have another complete circuit ahead of them, and Heist bowling along in front from Bob Tracy in second. Then comes Son of War and Papillon, and then Una's Choice, and behind these is Bobbyjo. They're followed by Paddish Pan and Go Go Gallant and Wild Hyde. As they come down to pass the stands, they've jumped 11 fences, another 12 ahead of them, and the leader Heist, but not so far in front now, as Son of War. Up there on the near side in second place. They're followed in third place by Bob Tracy. They're followed by Papillon, then Una's Choice and Go Go Gallant, and next is Miss Orchestra, Bobbyjo, Wild Hyde on the inside, and behind these is Paddish Pan as they jump the fence past the stands. Heist and Son of War. Son of War lands just in front there, and they're all safely over and swinging away on the second and final circuit in the Jameson Irish National. Going up the hill now, it's Heist in front from Son of War, Bob Tracy, Papillon 4 and Go Go Gallant 5, and then Una's Choice. Wild Hyde on the inside of Miss Orchestra and Eton Gale, and then comes Bobbyjo. They're followed by Hermes Harvest. Alongside Hermes Harvest is on the road again with Paddish Pan and Call It A Day, and over that one Bob Tracy jumps up alongside. Heist, Papillon is third, Son of War gets a reminder, then Bobbyjo, then Miss Orchestra, Go-Go Gallant, Hermes Harvest on the inside is Wild Hyde as they go to the uphill ditch. Son of War and Heist. Papillon jumps up there to almost join them. Go-Go Gallant on the outside, then Bob Tracy. Una's Choice, Miss Orchestra. Eton Gale not far behind them as they continue towards the top of the hill. Heist from Son of War. Go-Go Gallant the outside. The green colours is Papillon. Una's Choice is right with them. Bob Tracy is just behind them. Makes a slight mistake there. Pecked a little. Eton Gale is next, then Miss Orchestra, and then Full of Oats and Bobbyjo, and then comes Call It A Day as they reach the top of the hill and swing with 8 fences left to jump. Heist is the leader from Son of War, running a big race, the 1994 winner. Una's Choice joins in, then Go-Go Gallant, and then comes a bad mistake there by Dune Bell back in the field, and also by Paddish Pan, who's dropped out to the tail of the field as they go downhill with 7 to jump. Heist leads from in second place. Papillon, then comes Una's Choice, Full of Oats on the outside of Go-Go Gallant. Eton Gale getting into contention too. Una's Choice took a chance there, lost a bit of ground. Miss Orchestra improves. Bob Tracy still very much in contention on the inside as they come to the final ditch now, and the leader Papillon over, and on the road again is a faller there, on the road again a faller, and it's Heist. Bob Tracy the inside, Papillon, Eton Gale with them, Miss Orchestra just behind them. They're followed by Una's Choice, then comes Go-Go Gallant, and after Go-Go Gallant on the inside is Bobbyjo. They're followed by Full of Oats, and then Call It A Day and Wild Hyde and Tell the Nipper, and behind Tell the Nipper is Dune Bell as they race down now. The only other one left in the race at this stage are Hermes Harvest, and Son of War has dropped right out, and Bob Tracy's a faller, and Heist is a faller as well, and it's Papillon from Eton Gale and Miss Orchestra, and they're followed in 4th place by Bobbyjo, and behind Bobbyjo a gap to Call It A Day and Full of Oats, and behind these is Wild Hyde and Tell the Nipper with Una's Choice as they come towards the 4th last now, and it's Papillon pressed by Eton Gale. On the outside is Miss Orchestra. Papillon from Eton Gale. Miss Orchestra made a slight mistake. Bobbyjo is closing for Paul Carberry in 4th as they come towards the 3rd last. Eton Gale and Papillon. 3 lengths away is Bobbyjo. Miss Orchestra 4, a gap then to Call It A Day and Full of Oats clear of Tell the Nipper. They've 3 left to jump in the Irish National. Papillon, and on the outside Eton Gale, they rise to it together. Papillon and Eton Gale chased by Bobbyjo. Miss Orchestra is back in 4th. Call It A Day is next with Full of Oats as they run the turn. They've 2 fences left to jump. Papillon and Ruby Walsh, the top weight, leads. Eton Gale, Jason Titley bidding for his 3rd win in the race. Bobbyjo and Paul Carberry making relentless progress in behind them, and they're clear of Call It A Day. At the 2nd last, Papillon leads from Bobbyjo. A gap to Eton Gale in 3rd. Tell the Nipper jumped right out to the right of that fence as they come towards the final fence now. It's Papillon pressed by Bobbyjo. They're chased by Call It A Day, Full of Oats, and then Tell the Nipper at the final fence. Papillon, Bobbyjo rise to it together. Papillon the far side, Bobbyjo the near side. They're locked together, clear of Call It A Day, Full of Oats and Tell the Nipper. Bobbyjo on the near side, Papillon the far side as they race into the closing stages. Bobbyjo, Papillon fighting back on the far side. It's going to be another close finish. Bobbyjo and Paul Carberry on the near side, forging ahead. Bobbyjo wins the Irish National. Papillon a game 2nd. They're clear of Call It A Day 3rd. 4th is Full of Oats, and 5 Tell the Nipper, and 6 Eton Gale, 7 Una's Choice, 8 Miss Orchestra, 9 Wild Hyde, and a long way back to Hermes Harvest, who's about to be overtaken by Son of War, and Dune Bell. It looks as if she was pulled up. She came wide of the last fence. Go-Go Gallant was also pulled up for the 2nd year running. A dramatic finish to the Jameson Irish National.
Bobbyjo just getting the better of Papillon in the closing stages. The pair going clear. £11 weight difference making the difference here.